So this is pretty weird for me. I don't usually display my physical container upon the internet, but you're in for a treat. My cat got a Hartz brand flea collar installed upon him, and within a day, 24 hours after he showed up with the collar, I woke up with the weirdest itchy burning sensation behind my ear. I don't know if I can film this. I guess it was the other ear that it started on. Maybe if I can film this. I don't even know what's going on back there. Can't see it. So anyways. So just to get to the point, a Hartz brand flea collar caused me to break out in this like chemical burn feeling. It's like a rash, but it's not a rash because it's caused by a flea collar. Oh, maybe it's a rash, I don't know. The doctor didn't say it was a rash. He just told me to shower a bunch and put calcium powder on it. I gotta go get some of that, but as you can see, it looks like a jellyfish went to town on me. All these weird red marks, they all spread from behind my ear. This is where they all started, it was behind my ear. Now for the really weird shit. Don't worry, I got pants on, they're just low cut right now. You see what I mean? Fucking all this weird jellyfish sting stuff. But I know it was the collar because this all started after my cat got the collar. And he pretty much sleeps on top of me at night, so the collar got its weirdness all up in there. I don't know what's going on. Holy. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen the back of my neck. That's crazy. I don't know if I'm even filming this. There, look like that. What is that? Like, yuck, man. And see if I can film my back in the mirror. This is tricky. My back's all screwed up. Hopefully jellyfish again. Hartz is being really uncooperative. All they will tell me is that their flea collars emit a powder, and they won't tell me what that powder is. And they told me to email them. I had a discussion with them on the Facebook, and they told me to email them personally to their customer service line. So I did that, and they've been ignoring it since. So in public they'll respond, but in a private internet transmission they will not respond. Oh yeah, it's fucking on my face. It feels like a sunburn, and it's blistering. Some of the blisters, as you saw, are turning pretty gross. But yeah. Hartz brand flea collars. No, don't buy those. To film is up here. You can see. And then over here, I'm not just some guy that has allergies to everything or like sensitivities to stuff, right? Like, I've been exposed to a lot of weird things over my life, and normally nothing happens, right? This flea collar thing though. The company just sent me an email back from customer service. I can show it to you because we're on video.
Okay, so it's from Hartz Consumeraffairs. My email address. Don't spam me. I'm trusting you guys. This is the file number, case number 4033832, The Scientific Inquiry into the Effects on the Human Organism by tetrachlorvinphos, or Raybon. So, in the email, they say here, problems with the experience, not sure which flea color, I gotta get them the UPC barcode and lot number if available. The active ingredient is tetrachlorvinphos. Tetrachlorvinphos. Anyways, which has a solid safety profile. So I Googled it. It's like they think we don't have the internet when they're emailing us these lies. Tetrachlorvinphos. TCVP is an organophosphate pesticide used to kill fleas and ticks. It is a likely human carcinogen and is toxic to the nervous system. So today I've been fumbling around my house, knocking things over, typing like I'm kind of drunk or something. And then I read this, and I'm like, oh, that's horrible. As they're telling me, it's got a solid safety profile. These companies, it's like you can't ever believe anything they tell you. Really makes me want to move to the woods and live in a hole in the ground with a little dirt hill built over top and a secret doorway somewhere in the woods to get to it. Anyways, if there's an update, I'll add it to this video, I guess. This is turning into an ongoing video now, so it's not going to be uploaded when I expected to upload it, which was in about 10 minutes. It's now going to be it's going to become a journalistic investigation into the practices of Hartz pet poisoning company. And since they're making a video, why don't we take toll and account of what I write back to the Hartz poisoning of your pet's company. Don't bother lying to me. I'm not going to accept your answer at face value without looking into the truthfulness of the matter. Then I tell them the quote from the NRDC. What is that anyway? I know it's official sounding. Natural Resources Defense Council. Okay, that sounds good. I'll look up more scientific stuff too, I guess. Oh geez, now I'm on the trial stand. The spotlight's shining. I gotta deal with this heat. So I emailed them a bit about the carcinogen and the toxic to the nervous system and the link, and that explains why I'm suddenly clumsy and having trouble thinking straight, to the point that I am not even typing on the keyboard at my normal proficiency. And then I state I will see what I can do about the UPC code and all that sort of stuff. I haven't signed the letter yet, so I'm about to do that now, I guess. And I also send them the pictures of the crazy jellyfish things. I just refer to them as that now because that's what they look like. They just remind me of them. I haven't been swimming anywhere with jellyfish. I haven't been swimming in ages. So it's not that. Anyway. Okie dokie. So, just for authenticity's sake, I found this government website on tetrachlorvinphos. It doesn't sound safe at all. This sounds terrible. I haven't gotten to the point of nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, the loss of coordination. I'm there. The death. I'm not there yet. I don't think, unless I'm making this video in the afterlife, and this place is just some weird facsimile of normal life. Anyways, it is. I better figure out what's going on. May cause a skin allergy. sounds like what I'm going. Very low future exposure can cause itching and skin rash. I have been itching like a crazy person for the last, like, I guess it's day 3 now. It's driving me insane. I can't even sleep properly at night. I have trouble sleeping at night to start with, let alone when my body's itching like crazy. Is the worst, but I gotta ignore it. Anyways. Repeated exposure may cause personality changes, depression, anxiety, or irritability. I've been depressed the last few months, and we had a Hartz caller on it before that was also depressed. So I don't know if I was depressed or if I was depressed with plus depression from being poisoned by tetrachlorovinephos. It's a colorless or white powder. It is used as an insecticide. It is on the hazardous substance list because it is cited by Department of Transportation, Department of Environmental Protection, the IARC, HHAG, and the Environmental Protection Agency. I don't know what these two are, but those guys all said it's hazardous. How to determine if you're being exposed. Okay. I have a legal right to this information under OSHA. I don't live in America though, so I don't have those rights. No occupational exposure limits have been established. Man, the factory workers at this place must be all dead. Supposed to use it in a ventilated area. Huh. At the site of chemical release, they state that their colors emit a powder. So everywhere the cat goes is the site of chemical release. And it's the middle of winter, and I live in an apartment, so the windows have been closed. Wear protective work clothing. Wash thoroughly after exposure to and at the end of work shift. Post hazard warning information in the work area. Yeah, it's dangerous. Talk about it. Go communicate about it. Acute health effects. Contact can irritate the skin and eyes. Can cause rapid fatal organ phosphate poisoning with headache, dizziness, blurred vision, tightness in the chest, sweating, nausea, and vomiting, diarrhea, muscle twitching, loss of coordination, convulsions, coma, and death. I've had muscle twitching. I've been noticing when I'm trying to go to sleep last few nights. My legs will just jerk. It's really weird. Breathing it can irritate the lungs, cause coughing or shortness of breath. I thought that was smoking. Higher exposure can cause buildup of fluid in the lungs. Oh great, a pulmonary edema. That's terrible. That kills triathletes a lot. I'm not even close to a triathlete. I don't deserve to die that way. A medical emergency with severe shortness of breath. That sounds terrible. So this is the substance that in their email they told me has a solid safety profile. I won't drag you through the rest of this. Oh great, it's a reproductive hazard, so I don't have to worry about producing kids. Cancer hazard, that sucks. May cause adrenal and liver tumors. Many scientists believe there is no safe level of exposure to a carcinogen. Such substances may also have potential for causing reproductive harm in humans or damage in humans. Cause skin allergy. So it caused me to have an allergy. Irritate the lungs. Is this the first page again? Okay, they're just relisting everything. And protection practices. You gotta wear all this special gear. Don't eat, smoke, or drink where this stuff is handled, processed, or stored. So, like, I've basically been eating, smoking, and drinking it for the last 3 days. That's great. I guess I'll just burn everything I own and start again. Brand new in life. Giving the cat a bath. The vet told me to give him a bath with palm olive hand dish soap to clean him off of this powder. That was crazy. Giving a cat a bath is hard. My cat hates baths. He's giving himself a bath though. He likes giving himself a bath. Say hello to the internet, number 8. Back to work. So, should I be concerned if a chemical causes cancer in animals? Yes, most scientists agree. If a chemical causes cancer in animals, it should be treated as suspect human carcinogen unless proven otherwise. I just randomly read that part. Great. I love reading this random shit about, sorry, pardon my French, about being covered in carcinogenic substances. The only other thing my body's ever reacted to was getting sprayed in Monsanto's Roundup. That's what I figure it was. It took me a while, but the farmers in that area, and that farm in particular, were using Roundup during that spray season, and for a lot of seasons. They grow GMO crops there in Wolfville. Or they did, I don't know if they still are, but there's been some changes made. But anyways, so the only other substance that's ever caused me to react in a physical manner of this nature has been Monsanto's Roundup. So, yeah, I should have actually not even been wearing the clothes that I was wearing. I should probably just clean all my bedding too and get new bedding. Remove the person from exposure. Begin rescue breathing. Transfer promptly to medical facility. Medical observation is recommended for 24 to 48 hours. Wow, the doctor didn't treat it like I'd been exposed to this. Maybe I should go tell him. Infuriatingly, I've tried twice now, and for some reason their consumer affairs email's no longer working. Was that all? Okay, so the reason the email wasn't going through is because I had attached the photographs. So I can't attach any files, even though they requested files. Their email server doesn't allow emails to come through with files on. Go figure, huh?
So I covered myself in this outrageous amount of, what is it? Calamine lotion, as directed by the doctor. And I could actually feel where, can't sneeze in the bathroom to explain the weird noise in the background. I could feel where the lotion was and where I'd missed with the lotion. Like heat, like this area has lotion. It doesn't look like it, but it is cooler now. But I could feel like actual heat in the areas that didn't have lotion on them. So like as the lotion went across, it cooled the skin, but the areas that you see that are all weird and burnt looking, they literally are like blistered and they're like producing heat. That's from the Hartz flea collar. Crazy, huh? Trying to see what the back of my neck looks like. Felt some bumps there. Decided I was going to have this under control with the calamine lotion I tried, which helped stop the itching till the calamine wore off, but now it's spread to my legs, and my ankle, my left foot. It's up on my inner. Okay, so it's been a few weeks. I managed to fix what was wrong with my body. It turned out that the chemical Hartz uses on their collars is a phosphoric acid dust. So it took like 5 to 6 days of bathing a couple times a day in baking soda filled water, then mixing the baking soda in with the calamine lotion after the bath and gluing it all over my body finally got the itching to end. I woke up one night and was out of my mind from the itching. It wouldn't stop. And then I got the idea for the baking soda. For some reason, it just hit me in the head. Then I went and looked up what organophosphates are, and they are phosphoric acids turned into a dust form. The EPA banned their use in everything except from agriculture, of course, so you're eating that garbage. Turns out the Nazis invented them and put them on a shelf and didn't want to use them. And then we got them and started spraying them on everything. Finally, okay, so I was covered from head to toe in this stuff, this chemical burn. It's ridiculous. My cat's still itchy. I've given him a bath to get it off, but I gotta figure out some way to
repeatedly bathe him in baking soda without bleeding to death because he hates being bathed. He knows when I'm going to put him in the tub too, is the worst part. So anyways, I was digging around my cupboard to get something out the other day, and I found this little bag of treats that I had been feeding my little buddy in the couple weeks leading up to he got a bladder infection. It cost us like $900+ in vet bills to clear it up. Then a few weeks after we cleared up his bladder infection, tons of medicine, opiums, antibiotics, special prescription food that costs an arm and a leg. He's still on that prescription food. I gave him a couple of these treats again in between that time, and his infection flared up again. We had to get him re-cleaned out. And look at who made the treats. These people, man. These people are everywhere. They are poisoning your animals. They're poisoning your food, or your cat's food. They're poisoning your family with the flea collars that are spreading phosphoric acid dust all over your house. I had to douse my house in baking soda, then vacuum it all up. I had to wash all my clothing, all my bedding in baking soda. I put baking soda into the wash because when I was putting my, if I touched my bedding, my itchiness would flare back up again immediately. Even touching, if I find a clump of fur somewhere in the corner that has some of that garbage in it, and I touch it, my hand starts itching immediately. They claim this stuff's nutritionally complete and balanced for adult maintenance, but it caused my cat's bladder infection. He's a healthy cat. He's never had any medical troubles until I purchased these treats, and then the collars did us in. Hartz refuses to take any responsibility for any of this. They're a bunch of lying bastards. I'm pushing now for the grocery stores, Sobeys and Superstore, to stop carrying their products. And I'm going to be pushing for every other store to stop carrying them. So there you go. There's the movie for you. These people are degenerates. They're monsters. They're killing your animals, and they're making a lot of money off of doing it. And they will not take responsibility for their actions or their products. The emails I got, they stopped emailing me back. They won't communicate with me at all. So now I've decided I'm unleashing the hounds, man. So don't buy Hartz. Tell everyone you know not to buy Hartz. These people are monsters. They don't deserve your money. They don't deserve your business. They don't deserve your respect. They don't deserve any credibility whatsoever. My local vet won't even carry their products because they're not approved and they're that garbage. So yeah, I want to swear a lot right now. I'm trying to think of some words to say that aren't swear words, but they're not coming to me. Damn these people. Damn these people to the pits of hell. Mata